Hey guys, it's time for our next sermon-based small group signups. And so we're really excited about what's going on this spring with our series called Nine and Built to Last, really making a healthy church. And so our signups are going to be this weekend, January 21st and 22nd, and next weekend, January 28th and 29th. Rather than typing this out in an email, I just thought I'd send you a video. Maybe it's a little quicker for all of us and a little easier to understand. So really excited about this spring because we have over 30 sermon-based small groups. So thank you guys for really buying in and being unified in the direction we're going. So very excited about that. Okay, if you're a small group leader or an apprentice, what I need you to do is I need either a leader or apprentice at each service the next 2 weekends. So all three services. So if you're just coming to the end of the service, just be here by 7 o'clock on Saturday night or by 10 o'clock and 12 o'clock on the Sunday morning services. And so, again, all three services the next 2 weekends. And so when Sean finishes his sermon and starts praying, I need everybody to meet in the atrium. And so from that point, from the atrium, after Sean prays and we do the offering, while the offering's being taken, we'll show a video. And so while that's being done, we'll file up on stage. I'm going to give a little talk about what a small group is and what our sermon-based series is. And at that time, you guys will be filing up as leaders on the stage. And so I want you guys on stage so that people can see faces. And so maybe they'll say, hey, I stand in line with them during check-in at Kids Praise, or I was at the picnic with them, or I served down at the rescue mission with them. And so I'd like to join their small group. So there won't be any introductions. I'll just say, here's the small group leaders. And so I'd like the men's and the women's leaders on my right hand as we're facing the audience, and all the mixed group leaders on my left hand side. And so we'll just give a quick introduction, say here's who you guys are, and then I'll release you guys to go to your spot. The men's and the women's groups, as usual, are going to be in the atrium, and there'll be the signs out for you to stand under. And then the mixed groups will be in the back of the auditorium, all along the back. So what I'll need you to do before then is, or maybe Saturday, just come a little early if you're coming. I have small group T-shirts for the leaders or apprentices that are going to be there, and that's another recognition. So I need you guys all to have a T-shirt and be wearing that so they can recognize you with that. And also with it, grab your clipboard, and there'll be a table just inside the offices here with all the clipboards laid out with your sheet on it for people to sign up. So that's the things I need you to do before each service. Finally, just a couple of reminders. Make sure you have a covenant for your first group meeting. Go through that covenant, and I'll attach that to this email. And also, I'd encourage you to start talking about your serve project a little bit earlier. It's really a great way to connect people, and so it seems like we're waiting a little bit late to get started on some of those, and then they're not able to materialize. So I'd encourage you in the first 2 or 3 weeks to start saying, hey, we're going to do a serve project. Start thinking about what we want to do. Finally, I have a question for you guys I'd love your response to. Would it be helpful, I meant to ask this the other night, would it be helpful for me to send a short 2 or 3 minute video like this one every week on Sunday to explain a little bit about the questions that we ask for the sermon-based questions and kind of the thinking behind why are we asking that, what are some possible responses to that, and what are some ways to feed off of those responses. And so if that would be helpful to just help you guys think through that, I would be glad to do that and would love to offer that to you. So please just send a response via email and let me know if that's something that you would take 2 or 3 minutes to watch every week. Thank you for taking time right now. I look forward to seeing you all Saturday evening. Have a great day.